the center of our world. And during our time in the White House, we've had the joy of watching them grow from bubbly little girls into poised young women. A journey that started soon after we arrived in Washington, when they set off for their first day at their new school. I will never forget that winter morning as I watched our girls, just 7 and 10 years old, pile into those black SUVs with all those big men with guns. And I saw their little faces pressed up against the window, and the only thing I could think was, what have we done? See, because at that moment, I realized that our time in the White House would form the foundation for who they would become. And how well we managed this experience could truly make or break them. That is what Barack and I think about every day as we try to guide and protect our girls through the challenges of this unusual life in the spotlight. How we urge them to ignore those who question their father's citizenship or faith. How we insist that the hateful language they hear from public figures on TV does not represent the true spirit of this country. How we explain that when someone is cruel or acts like a bully, you don't stoop to their level. No, our motto is, when they go low, we go high.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've seen some despicable stuff, and I really wanted to say something because I feel like when I hear the phrase, when black women say they don't feel protected, I feel like this is a conversation we need to have. This is an important conversation. So let me get this out the way right now. Fair use, fair use, fair use. We're going to react to a video that was sent to me. This is by a gentleman called the Wiley Show. And I'm going to play this video as I react. Let's get into this real quick. Let's see here. I'm going to play some of it, and then I'm going to give you some commentary.
Finally back.
Matter of fact, before I even do that, let me say this. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to children, I don't care what color they are. I don't care what ethnicity. I don't care about none of that. Race, et cetera, et cetera. There is a zero tolerance when it comes to talking about children, bashing children, or whatever the case may be. We already have too many things where we turn a blind eye and turn the other cheek to. So when you have a situation where you see a red flag, it is best that you respect your platform and the people that watch your platform, and you let them know where you stand in regards to children and any type of abuse, whether it's verbal, physical, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I truly believe that this video that I'm about to react to is an abusive video. All right, I'm going to actually tag the content creator in this because I want them to get an understanding of where I'm coming from and why I say this. Because what we don't need is grown men online bashing little girls, black men bashing women, black women bashing men. We don't need it. And we have to take a stand, and we have to let people know this is serious. We're serious about our children. We're serious, and we have a zero tolerance for it. It's not funny. We're not going to appreciate it. We don't care what your status is, how many subscribers you got, who you think you know, where you think you're from, who you think you are. There is a zero tolerance for messing with our children. And I believe that I've watched people tolerate this grown man attack Tasha K's daughter, and it was funny. Now, I'm a firm believer. Listen, Tasha K owes Cardi B some money, and that is her situation. She's already went to court. There's already an understanding that, hey, some money need to be owed. I get it. I get it. I agree. No, hey, if you say some crazy stuff about someone and it comes out to be untrue, then you should pay the consequences. Here's the issue, though. If Tasha K attacked Cardi B's daughter, she was wrong, correct? But if we as grown men, black, white, or indifferent, if we attack her daughter, does that make us right? Does that make us right? Does that make us feel manly if we attack this woman's kids? The kids did nothing. Tasha K did it. Why are we holding the kids responsible? Why are we? I want you guys to imagine this. Imagine your child going to school, whether it's college, preschool, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And there's a grown man or a grown woman online attacking you because they're mad at your mom or your dad. I think it's irresponsible. There's a lot of content creators I feel like are irresponsible with their platform, and they think it's cute. They think that other men and women are going to sit back and give them a standing ovation about the BS that they do. And I'm going to be honest with you. It is not funny. I don't care what color you are. I don't care. If Tasha K talked about Cardi B's, I'm about to piss somebody off. If Cardi B talked about, if Tasha K talked about Cardi B's kids, they not your kids. Cardi B has every right to get online and say whatever she wants to say. But as a fan, as a groupie, as a cheerleader, as a grown man, as a whatever you want to call yourself, you don't have the right to attack another woman's kids because you're cheerleading for Cardi B. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. For the people that sit back and applaud talking about, yeah, you talk about Tasha K's kid. Why? What did Tasha K kid do? Why should she be violated? So when you say that black women are not protected, ladies and gentlemen, black women, you can't get in the comments when a black man is disrespecting a young black girl because he mad at Cardi B. That's not entertainment. That's not funny. So I'm gonna make sure he gets this message right here. Again, fair use. We about to review this video. I find it demeaning. I find it disgusting. I find it unnecessary and inappropriate for anybody's child to have to be put on a chopping block because you trying to be a fanboy of Cardi B. Let's be real. It's not about just saying whatever you want to say. It's about being responsible. And he said something that really made me want to do this. He said he called himself an alpha male. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so tired of men having this delusional ass outtake on what an alpha male is. This unrealistic outlook on what an alpha, I don't know who's around you. I don't know who's cheering for you, but that ain't no alpha male shit. If you are talking about people's kids, that ain't no alpha male shit. That ain't no, I'm a big dog on campus shit. I'm just saying. Somebody said it's karma. Well, here's the thing. If you talk about Tasha K owing money, okay, cool. Is she wrong? Hell yeah. You know, and she did some things in between that time. Okay, got it. But her kids don't have anything to do with it. If you go out as an adult and you do something, your kids don't have a damn thing to do with it. Let's get to the video. Fair use. Let's get it.
Some more information concerning Tasha K and Cardi B. These two are back in the news yet again. So we want to say shout out to our colleague, Malabo Grabs. She was able to illegally download the conversation that Cardi B was giving to her Barty gang. And Cardi, said some things in this 4-minute conversation, I would say 5-minute conversation, where she wanted to get hit by a bus. She was,
and again, obviously this guy is a Cardi B's fan, which is fine. You know, I like Cardi B. We both from the Bronx, so salute to her. And I'm a fan of some of the work that Tasha K has done that I feel like is more respectful. The issue here is not what Tasha K did. It's not what Tasha K did. It's not the lawsuit. It's not Cardi B. The issue is that we as people have to take a stand. We as adults, we as a community. And I'm not just talking about black people. I'm talking about us as citizens. Like, bro, hey, we don't play that talk about kids shit over here. It ain't funny. It ain't cute. It ain't going to win you no brownie points with us. But when you sit in line and you sit back and you say, oh, this is funny. Let's get to it. Let's get. I'm trying to maintain. Salute to the chat. I see you, Lisa, Gary. I see you, Jenny.
Came out and said that Cardi B is a person that R-word man and that she have an STI. And Cardi was just sharing this all over. She was saying that
and again, so there's no confusion. I do not agree with coming live, Tasha K coming live and saying that the girl has an STI, the R word to men. I don't agree with none of that. So that way there's no confusion about where I stand. I don't agree with none of that. Zero. So when you do a reaction to this video, I'm like, oh yeah, he must agree. I don't agree with it. Let's get that out the way right now. I ain't a fanboy. I ain't your simp. I ain't none of that. I'm a black man with 4 daughters and a military 20-year veteran who's looking at some bullshit where a grown man is attacking a black woman's kid or a woman's kid that has nothing to do with the situation. Zero. And I'm looking at grown women in the chat. What does her kid got to do with this shit? If Tasha K was wrong for talking about Cardi B's daughter, why is it okay for a grown man to come and talk about Tasha K's daughter? Did I miss something? Was that in the court? When the defamation case came and she lost the defamation case, in the findings or the ending of the trial, did the judge say, Tasha, it's okay for people to talk about your kids now, Tasha? Did I miss something? I must have missed something. Because if we're outraged and we feel like what Tasha K was so vile and so wrong and disrespectful, why would we turn around and do it to her kids? Why would that make us feel important and manly and like real women, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? I need somebody to explain why is it okay. Hey, Mr. Bomb Cherry, you are obviously new around here. You need to check my videos out, okay? I'm not even going to entertain none of that, okay? I'm not going to listen and learn something. Listen and learn something, right? Listen and learn something. This is not about Tasha K. This is not about Cardi B. This is about attacking her child. Why are we attacking Tasha K's child? And we think it's funny. If you go out and rob a bank, should the police come and attack your daughter? Should your daughter be held on trial? Hell no. And if that's what you think, get the hell out the chat.
a woman was psycho-friendly, that the woman was had mental illness, and she's talking about the woman that came out and put these allegations out on Cardi and how she was going to sue her, but the lady disappeared, but she came on record saying that it was a lie, that's what happened, that it was definitely
fair use
a lie. Okay, now Cardi B is was saying that, you know, Tasha K was going on Adam 22 and saying more lies, that Tasha K.
And I will also say this. Listen, Tasha K, check this out. Stop talking about Cardi B. Stop. Don't do no more interviews. Don't do no more cheap shots or none of that. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're working out in the background to get her money. Get her money. It's cool. The fact of the matter is, whatever the judge decided that you owed is what you owe, not what your kids owe. So whatever backlash you get, whatever verbal attack or verbal reprimand or video reprimand or social reprimand that you get, I understand. Hey, you get what you get. But I don't think that your daughter needs to be attacked. That's my stance. I don't think that your daughter, because she's related to you, she should be talked about in the manner that she's talked about right now, especially by no grown-ass man, especially one saying that I'm an alpha male. I'm confused. Where does that make you an alpha male?
Was saying, you know, Cardi is broke, she don't have no money. She said, I popped my bread basket on a $300,000.
Refuse to lose, I see you.
And all
Lisa
of this
D,
stuff that was being discussed out there about Tasha, Cardi just let her have it.
As she should. Cardi B has every right to talk her shit. Cardi B has every right to talk her shit. But you, Mr. Wiley, the Wiley Show, you have no right to downgrade or disrespect her daughter. That's abuse, brother. And I'm surprised that nobody came to you and said, hey, bro, don't do that. That's not what we do as men. That's not what we do as alpha males. That's abuse. That girl should not have to go through that because you're mad at her mom or you think that your video is going to get to Cardi B and she going to give you a standing ovation for calling her daughter silly. Come on, man. That's not what we do as black men. And it should be a zero tolerance. Leave that lady kids alone. If you want to hold Tasha K responsible, you want to do videos, reaction videos on her, cool. It's your platform, you do it. But I can't sit back as a black man and watch you disrespect her daughter when her daughter didn't do shit to you. Her daughter wasn't a part of the trial. She wasn't sitting there high-fiving her mom on video. Yeah, let's talk about Cardi B ass. Come on, man. What you're doing is hateful. Your video is hateful.
This is why Tasha K's daughter is going to live a very ugly life.
Hey, Mr. Bomb Cherry, you says Wiley is trying to be a shock jock for views. Wiley is going to end up getting a lawsuit. Wiley, listen to me. Okay? You are publicly embarrassing that girl, trying to be a fan. Let me tell you something about these celebrities. They don't give a shit about you. Don't play with me. You want to be a shock jock? Let me help you out, pimp. Those celebrities don't care about you, brother. Now, I done seen your video. I seen one eye was bigger than the other eye. I don't know if you what your sexuality is and all this other shit, but I don't give a damn about none of that. You can't be attacking people's kids because there's some real men that are on social media. There's some people that really care about children. So those people that don't give a damn, they probably gonna tell you, you might want to chill out. This shit ain't funny. Now, if Tasha K decides to say, well, hey, I tell you what, now I'm gonna do take you to court, Wiley. Just for trying to publicly embarrass my daughter who has nothing to do with this. Now the joke's on you. Don't let your disdain for someone cloud your judgment. If it was wrong when Tasha K talked about Cardi B, then it's wrong for you as a grown man to talk about her kids, Tasha K's kids. If there's a zero tolerance for kids, then let's keep the same energy, bro. Keep the same energy. I think that some people, they feel like this is a perfect opportunity for me to strike, right? And there's so many angles you could come at this. You could have left her kids out of it. Because imagine if her kid has social media, which I'm sure she does. Can you imagine listening to a grown man bash you and you've never done anything to them? So where's the men that are providers, protectors, leaders, and role models? You called yourself an alpha male, and then you start referencing phrases from the Bible, and then calling yourself godly. Oh, this some shock jock bullshit. This some shock jock bullshit. This shit has gone too far. This shit has gone too far. So if nobody else cares enough to say it, I'm going to say it.
And first of all, she looked like Celie from The Color Purple. We know this. Very aggressive.
Y'all heard it. I know y'all heard it. I'm going to rewind it.
This is why Tasha K's daughter is going to live a very ugly life. And first of all, she looked like Celie from The Color Purple. We know.
Hold on.
This is why Tasha K's daughter is going to live a very ugly life. And first of all, she looked like Celie from The Color Purple. We know.
Tasha K's daughter looks like Celie from The Color Purple. This is a grown ass man. We got mad at Charleston White for talking about Deion Sanders' kids. Got mad at Hassan Campbell for threatening other content creators' kids. Got mad at Brother Polite, and rightfully so, for touching kids. So why are we letting this black man talk about Tasha K's kids? Because she lost a defamation case? That means her kids are up for grabs? That means we should turn the other cheek when they're getting verbally abused or socially attacked or embarrassed? This what we do? This is what it comes to. Because somebody wants to achieve this narrative of becoming a shock jock. We don't give a damn about your shock jock bullshit. We don't care about it. All you shock jocks can go to an island and play with each other. I don't care about none of that. None of that shit. Leave people, kids alone. This shit ain't funny. It ain't worthwhile. If you are a Christian, you wouldn't be doing that. If you an alpha male, you wouldn't be doing that. If you had any respect for your platform and the people who watch your shit, you wouldn't be doing that. Silly from the color purple. So you're going to slight this young girl because you are trying to be friends with Cardi B, who you've never seen, talked to, sat down with, had tea with, got a t-shirt signed, nothing. So when I'm telling you right now, tonight y'all got it. You got it. You win. Black women, you got it tonight. You got it tonight. I ain't gonna say nothing else. You got it. You got it. You're definitely unprotected. You're definitely unprotected. When you let a black man sit up there and talk about another black woman's child because y'all mad at the black woman, but see, here's the thing. You unprotected because you allow bullshit. You know, when I sat back, I'm looking at the comments right now. You know, it's nobody saying, stop, you're going too far. This ain't funny. Leave that girl alone. This is what we tolerate in our community. This is what's so funny, right? You'll hit the like. Oh, let me hit. This dude got 49 likes for talking about Tasha K's daughter. But then you come over here to a video that says, why are we talking about Tasha K's daughter? And then you'll just look. Our standards and morals are effed up. They effed up. To this guy feeling comfortable with calling somebody Sealy. Like, bro, you ain't Denzel Washington. I'm just saying, you are not Denzel Washington. Like, you just feel so comfortable with calling this little girl, her daughter, ugly. Oh my! See, I'm trying not to turn this into a roast. I don't even do that. I try not to. Kumbaya. Come stop.
This is why Tasha K's daughter is going to live a very ugly life. And first of all, she looked like Stevie from The Color Purple. We know this. Very aggressive, hard life Tasha K's daughter is going to live.
Let me ask you guys a question. How does he know how Tasha K's daughter, why would he think or assume that Tasha K's daughter is going to live a hard life? Who are you to determine that? Do you know how much, let me tell you something. Ladies and gentlemen, let me back up a little bit or whatever. I joined the Army. I did 20 years in the military, right? I was a warrant officer. Never met my father, right? I found out the day I entered the military. This was, of course, years later after I retired. Salute to my sis. She was doing the whole DNA test thing or whatever case may be. You know, ended up finding him or whatever. And it comes to find out he ended up dying on the day that I entered the military. Whatever he did as a man in life has nothing to do with me. Whatever his behavior was in life has nothing to do with me. If he loved black women, hate black women, loved Spanish women, hated black, I don't know what, I don't know. But imagine a son of a bitch sitting online telling me that my life gonna be hard because of what my daddy did. That has nothing to do with me. What Tasha K did has nothing to do with her kid. You are not a fortune teller. And you predicting that and promoting that and putting that in the atmosphere is bullshit. And somebody need to say something. We can't just sit back and be like, oh, that shit funny. Anything at the expense of entertainment. Why black people think all this stupid shit is funny? Anybody could just jump in front of the camera and downgrade them up. Oh, that's funny. It's for entertainment. At whose expense? At her daughter's expense? At her daughter's expense? You look like Celie and you're going to have a hard life. Okay, let's finish. Fair use.
Because look at the pain that she calls Cardi.
Salute, Lonnie. I
see
see you.
From her daughter, and it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Nobody want to date her daughter in the prime. Most of the kids want the white girls, not so popular. Most of the kids want the white girls. Bro, I'm about to throw up. I'm getting a headache. I'm getting a headache. Hold on. Is that slander? How do you know who wants to date her daughter? Why is that any of your concern? Why are you as a grown man worried about who's dating her daughter? Why are you advocating for white girls over her daughter? Now, love who you want to love. Like this ain't no black power channel, right? I'm just saying that, do you see how people paint a narrative? And I'm so tired of people pulling that race bullshit card. Every time we get a black man or a black woman sitting in a seat in a position with a microphone, it's like, I need to say something racial so all the black people are rallying with me. We ain't rallying with that bullshit, Sharif. That's stupid. This ain't got nothing to do with white girls. You disrespect the young black girl to promote the white girl. I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this shit. I want y'all to hear this. Don't be putting no crazy shit in my chat. Moderators, send their ass to oblivion. Looking girl, our daughter is. I did think personally what Tasha K did is backfire. Then that's what you should have said. That should have been your thesis. I think that what Tasha K did backfired. And then run down why you think it backfired. It has nothing to do with her kid. You cannot predict or project someone having a hard life because of their mom or their dad's actions. This is a defamation case. This wasn't she about to get her head chopped off. She got a firing squad. No, she's going to have to deal with the consequences of her actions. That's grown people shit. That ain't grown people plus they child shit. This ain't slavery, bruh. We got rights. We got options. There's a lot of knowledge to be had. Just because my mom wasn't a homeowner don't mean I ain't a homeowner. Just because my mom may not had a good job don't mean I ain't gonna have a good job. What we promoting, my nigga? Come on, bro. Come on, alpha male. What we sending out there to the community right now? You only as good as your parents. That's a goddamn lie. You think I'm gonna tell my daughters you only can do 20 years in the military? That's all you can do. That's it. After that, no. We setting a precedence and a tone that we as the black community and men and women, we don't give a damn about children, and we tolerate based on how much we like you, what you can say. Where if there's a zero tolerance, it ain't about tolerating shit. We don't care about that because we serious about ours. And you wonder why children don't have a respect for authority. You wonder why you as an adult can't say something. If I was that young lady, I would curse you the hell out. I would do a reaction video on my mama's page and say, keep my name out your mouth. Shut the hell up. Everybody that supports messages like that, bro, I swear to God, I wish they would line you guys up, put you on a plane or a boat and just send you somewhere and let y'all be married. Let y'all be happy as hell. Cardi B said in the live chat on Station Head, she said if Tasha would have called me, I probably would have dropped the charges or just dropped the suit. I would have said, you know what? Okay, you said that, I'm going to move on. But she didn't do it. Tasha K continued to press the gas.
That is what you talk about, sir. That is what you point out. That is that reference. That's that PowerPoint. That's that bullet. Okay, got it. All right. Yes. Why didn't you slow down? Why didn't you say, hey, look, hey, Cardi B, listen, you right. I'm going too far. I apologize, etc., etc. That is perfect reference. That has nothing to do with her goddamn kid. Come on, Wiley. You understand where I'm coming from? We talking man to man, brother. Has nothing to do with her kid. If you would have stayed on that, I could say, okay, yep, I get it. We go too far. And we're supposed to be standing out front and hoping that these women see us as alpha males. First of all, alpha males don't call themselves alpha males. Right? It's not a self-proclaimed title. It's what you do, your actions. It's not, I'm an alpha male because I say I'm an alpha male. No. It's your actions. That's how you get to that status. You don't get to that status by just self-proclaiming. No, it's the actions that go with it. I don't see alpha males attacking kids. Charleston White, not an alpha male. Hassan Campbell, not an alpha male. Brother Polite, definitely not an alpha male. And the list goes on, brother. The list goes on. If I was you, the Wiley Show, okay, I'm talking to you, brother. I would issue Tasha K's daughter a public apology, and I want you to keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. Because all of those jokes and disrespect that you put on her, well, don't real men check other men for that? Don't we do that? Alpha male, don't we do that? Don't we call out bullshit? Alpha male, don't we do that? Brother, I'm not online trying to be a shock jock, nor am I trying to seek validation. Right? Nor do I need to self-proclaim being an alpha male. I'm going to let my actions speak for themselves. But I'm damn sure not on the line online attacking children. I'm not on the line attacking nobody, actually. But you get it how you live. But I'm telling you right now, there are people out here that see what you're doing and they're calling it out, saying it's wrong. I don't need Michi X to say, why black men ain't telling these other black men they wrong. I've been doing it. I've been saying we could do better. Our community could do better. We can respect one another. We can actually build something. And I'm not just talking about, oh, it's a black thing. No, it's a people thing. It's a citizen thing. It's a human thing. It's a self-respect, integrity thing. And we can't have black men like this violating young children because they're mad or trying to be a fanboy of a celebrity they may or may not ever meet. That's delusional. That's crazy. But as soon as Adam 22, no jumper, as soon as he gets online and he decides to violate Tasha K's daughter, now we mad. Wiley can do it, but no, not the white man. Not just Pearly. We pick and choose when we want to be upset versus setting the precedence for zero tolerance. Leave our kids alone. That's the message.
And having a daughter like Tasha K, she should be humble. Because I'm speaking to Tasha K's daughter, you can't be ugly on the outside and ugly on the inside.
I'm looking at this dude, I go every which way. I can't with this. Hold on, wait. Bruh, how you call this girl ugly on the inside? Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Wiley, come on, bro. I'm trying not to do it. I'm about to piss somebody off. I'm trying not to do this, Wiley. But I feel like I need to fight back for Tasha K's daughter. I feel like you need to. I got 4 daughters. Y'all can't even see all of them. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I can just imagine about, oh, you ugly on the inside and outside. Boy, if I was Tasha K's husband, I'd be like, what you say, Wiley? You got it messed up. For real. Baba, baba, baba. I'll come in there with a spear. Baba, baba. Wiley! Baba. You disrespect my daughter. For real. Hit your ass with a hot spear dipped in chitlin juice. Just, you crazy. You said she ugly on the inside and the outside. Somebody get Tasha K. Somebody get Tasha K. Tell her ToughLove is on here defending her daughter because right is right and wrong is wrong. And I said Tasha K was wrong as shit for what she did to Cardi B. I said it. The video is out. Go look at it. But I'm damn sure not going to sit back and say, let's attack our kids trying to be fair. I'm from the Bronx. I'm from where Cardi B is from. And I'm still saying it is not cool to attack Tasha K's kid. I probably have more of a connection to Cardi B than Wiley. I'm just saying. I'm just being real. There you go. He said, I sent her the video. Cool. Let her look at it. I truly believe that shit that Tasha K did to Cardi B, it went over the top. It was too much. And I'd like to thank some of the Tasha K subscribers who come in and say, hey, we told her. We even tried to give her money. But she obviously got a plan. And that's what strong black women do. They have a plan. That's what strong black men do. That's what strong people do, period. Okay, cool. I owe you this money. I'm still pissed off, but I'm going to figure this out. But she's not going to put that responsibility on her daughter. Why are we putting the responsibility on her daughter? Why are we tolerating people disrespecting her daughter? That's not entertainment. That's not funny. That's not a joke. And I'm going to be honest with you again, Wiley, come on, bro. Like, I don't know if you got a girlfriend, boyfriend, both. I don't know what you do, bro. But I'm just saying, we can't be doing that, bro. We can't be tolerating that. We can't be tolerating no grown man jumping on no daughter. Now, if you want to come at me, you can come at me. But everything I'm saying in here is legitimate, brother. We can't be attacking children. That's a zero tolerance. I know a lot of people say, oh, yeah, this is entertainment and it's funny. We're going to keep on laughing to our grave. We're going to keep on promoting shock jocks until the shock is now affecting us personally, financially. Let's go. Don't come in and just hit the like button. Don't play on me.
You got to be kind, nice, obedient.
The wildest shot. Hey, you need to pay. Hey, brother, listen. It's not selective outrage, but I would love to hear your feedback from this. Grown men should not be attacking people's daughters. There's nothing selective about that. I said the same thing about Charleston White, the same thing about Hassan Campbell, the same thing about Brother Polite. Why you think you get a pass, Wiley? I see you in the comments. Why you think you get a pass? You're going to shock yourself. You're going to shock jock yourself into a lawsuit, bro. Trying to be cool with Cardi, I'm telling you. And it's not funny. What you said about that girl was disrespectful. You should give her a public apology. And here's the thing. Most men wouldn't even care enough to tell you this. But I ain't most men. It's important. Sending her an apology shows your character, shows your level of integrity, shows your level of comprehension. You use God in this video. You use insults in this video. Like how we Christians and insulting people. How is that working? How is that working? You let me know, brother. Let me know.
A servant. I remember this big black woman, fat woman, was in a movie. I think
The Wiley Show says, I'm not worried about no lawsuit. My team of legal shield lawyers will win. But look, okay, Wiley, you know how people say some big stuff, but it still don't erase the details? You talking about Tasha K's daughter is wrong. You reporting on Tasha K in a defamation case Okay? I understand it. I get it. Pulling her daughter into it, calling her Celie from The Color Purple, saying she's going to have a hard life because of her looks. She's ugly on the inside and ugly on the outside. Are you telling me that your legal team is saying, whoa, that's a strong black man? Is that what you're saying? Because I would love to talk to somebody from your legal team. Have them reach out to me. Have them reach out to me. Because you're doing things psychologically. Her daughter has to sit there and listen to you bash her as a black man. You ain't even a female. I can see if you was related to Cardi. I can see if you was a family member, you was a part of the PR to like something. You are a blogger on YouTube. This is when this shit goes too far, dog. We let this shit go too far. It's like we want to live vicariously through, you know, these celebrities. And it's like, well, I'm going to take up for Cardi B's kids. You don't know Cardi B's kids. And if you felt like what Tasha K did was vile and disrespectful, you would have never did it to Tasha K's kid. So is this for clout? Is this for justice? Is this revenge? What is it? And then people be killing me about my legal team. My legal team. Well, you seen what Joe Budden did, right? Joe Budden didn't release that damn interview with Tasha K because of his legal team. Well, why didn't your legal team advise you? You might not want to be talking about Tasha K's daughter. Because if I was Tasha K, I'd be trying to get money from wherever I could get it from. And if you sitting online bashing my daughter, attacking my daughter, and you have a big following and you're just all of these jokes and insults, well, there is a legal ramification to that. Check with your legal team, Wiley. Check with your legal team. Is it worth it? It's not. It's not. I don't care how you break it down, you divide it, you carry the decimal. It's not. It's not. We as grown men should not be attacking children. Come on, bro. Like, and if that is your argument, bro, you confused. You're confused. You're highly confused, brother.
And the teacher said, listen, you can't be fat and mean. Fat people are supposed to be jolly. So for me, I'm saying this to Tasha K.
I didn't say Bomb Cherry, Mr. Bomb Cherry. He says Wiley didn't lie on or about her daughter. Yeah, but you're attacking her. You're attacking her. When you call her Celie from The Color Purple, why? That's attacking her. I don't get, see, this is what we're so desensitized and we don't know what abuse sound like. We don't know what abuse sound like. That narrative that you're using for her daughter when she has done nothing to you. Isn't that the same thing that we said about Tasha K and Cardi B? Cardi B did nothing to Tasha K and she attacked her. Well, what did Tasha K's daughter do to Wiley? See, the logic, for some reason, when the logic's put back on you, now all of a sudden, oh, well, it don't apply to what we doing. Yes, it do. Yes, you do. Especially in the court of law. Not YouTube justice. We so confused about what YouTube justice is versus litigation. Ain't no way in hell that his legal team sat back and said, nobody in their right mind would be attacking Tasha K or Cardi B right now. Nobody. Nobody.
Spring. Don't be like your mama. Because you may not get lucky and marry an African and have to give him a green card.
Well, he just said, Mr. Bomb Cherry, he said it's distasteful, not illegal. Well, here's the thing. In this very live that Wiley talks about, he talks about the emotional stress and damage that Cardi B says she felt. How do you know about the emotional stress and damage it's going to cause her daughter? When you got thousands of people listening to a grown man call her Celie. See, that's why you understand what I'm saying, y'all? You see what I'm talking about? It applies to Cardi, but it don't apply to Tasha K daughter. How? What they say, how, Sway? You can answer your own question. If you said it was wrong for Cardi and her family, then it's wrong for Tasha K family. That's just real. If you're going to be, the thing about most times when you have situations like this, it's not only about who you like, but it's always this irregular justice, this unbalanced justice. No grown man should be talking about another man or another person's children. That's just it. And if we don't sit at the table and agree to that, we'll never agree then. We'll never agree. We'll never agree.
You may not run into that. Tasha K was lucky because her husband was desperate for a green card. So I personally is saying that this could have all been avoided. Listen to me, women, especially the disobedient women. If Tasha K stopped trying to be this alpha woman and be obedient and learning to take an L.
Who is she supposed to be obedient to? Who is Tasha K supposed to be obedient? I guess this is his stitch or something. I don't know. Maybe that's just how he talks or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Who is he saying she's supposed to be who is she supposed to be obedient to though? Like, I don't see how y'all women sit around and listen. Like, I don't listen. Wiley, listen, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm trying to keep this professional. Like, bruh, I don't even know how these women.
You can take your husband beta inches of sausage up there and have 2 children.
Beta inch sausage. Malicious. Where's Mr. Bomb Cherry at? Malicious. With malicious intent. This is no longer entertainment. If you've read anything about anything that any transcripts or whatever case may be, right? A lot of these things were done. They said a lot of this stuff was done by Tasha K with malicious intent. I want to ask you something. You don't think that what he's talking about the man sausage, calling him a beta, calling the daughter ugly, inside and out, and she looks like Celie. Are you saying this is not with malicious intent? Somebody help me understand in the chat if does this not sound like malicious intent? It's disrespectful. Yeah, it's disrespectful, but is it with malicious intent? Yes. Yes. This is an attack on her family. This don't have nothing to do with her child. This don't have nothing to do with her husband. She's the one that was online talking the mess about Cardi B. It wasn't her husband. It wasn't her daughter. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And it's so interesting how people overlook what's right and wrong based on how much I like you. Go where you appreciate it and not tolerate it. Go where you appreciate it. Wiley, I'm sure that there's a space for you on YouTube where when you talk about something and you say, hey, look, I believe that Tasha K was wrong for what she did with Cardi B. I would have to stand with you unequivocally and say, yes, I agree. But when you pull her children, and I didn't even say nothing about her husband. What pissed me off was the fact that you're talking about her daughter, and it's like you kept referencing her daughter as if her daughter was on trial, as if her daughter is the one who slandered Cardi B. I'm just curious, like, when does the bullshit stop? When are we man or woman enough or community enough to say, damn, bro, hey, chill that shit out, man. That shit ain't funny. That ain't cool. And then they hear that you got a legal team. That's weird. That's weird. Like, are your producers sitting around, your legal team sitting around and saying, that's what a real man does. Woo! Good show, brother. Good show. Did you get a call from your pastor and say, yes, hey, I like how you put that Bible verse in there. Yeah, you know, that's what we Christians do. Ugly on the inside and on the outside. That's a turn to Corinthians, 3rd chapter, 50 verse. Like, it's like the mixture of bullshit for me. It's the mixture of bullshit.
That they're both failures. If you were able to take that, why couldn't you
who's failure?
Who's and learning to take an L? If you can take your husband beta inches of sausage up there and have 2 children that they're both.
Mr. Bomb Cherry, you obviously don't like Tasha K, or maybe you Wiley. I don't know who you are, but listen to me. This is not in defense of Cardi B. I could care less. This is not in defense of Tasha K. I'm sorry, Tasha K. Could care less. This is about a child who's done nothing wrong to a grown man. Stop typing in my goddamn chat bullshit. Let's just be real. This is about a child who's done nothing wrong to this grown man. Now, whatever you want to title it and label it, that's on you. But what we do over here, we're fair and impartial. We're balanced. We're going to call wrong. We're going to call right. We're going to give people their flowers. We're going to agree. We're going to disagree. It's balance. Now, I don't know if you cheerleading for God. You hate Tasha K and you love Wiley. This ain't about who you love and hate. This is about right and wrong. If the daughter was online popping shit to goddamn Wiley, I could see him like, oh, you silly looking, you ain't gonna get right at. Did I miss that video? Because he don't reference that's what she was doing at all. He don't reference the daughter was attacking him at all. So you're holding the mother responsible, saying that what you're doing to her daughter is right. Dude, it's not enough comments you can make in the world to make me believe that. Out of 20 years in the military, ain't no order in the world, no constitution in the world that's gonna say that's cool. That's abuse, brother. And you can't even recognize that.
Failures. If you were able to take that, why couldn't you take the L? Why couldn't you take this L and say, you know what, Cardi?
Mr. Bomb Cherry says, I don't watch/listen to Tasha K because she's a mean and malicious person. See, here's the thing, though. This is the thing. This is not about listening to Tasha K or watching Tasha K. It's not. This is about, should grown men be allowed to attack children and we sit back and watch and call it entertainment? Should we be laughing at it? Should we act like we don't see the shit? Should we let shock jocks say whatever without going uncorrected? If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. And that, I know that shit sound cliche, but that shit hit home like I'm up. Like right now, that shit hitting home. Like if you don't stand for something, like this man, Mr. Wiley, and says, I'm an alpha male. I've been to Iraq twice, Afghanistan twice, and I've been with some real heavy hitters. And none of them have ever proclaimed themselves, self-proclaimed themselves to be alpha males. I've never seen none of them attack children. So I'm curious why a man on social media, on YouTube, calls himself an alpha male and a Christian, can attack someone else's child. And we have people in the comment section trying to talk about Tasha K as if because of Tasha K's actions, her daughter is deserving of this. I'm confused. I
apologize. Please forgive me. I beg you to the mercy. All the way down from Texas to New Mexico, from the Caribbean, all over. I apologize. I was wrong. She didn't do that. She decided to spread hatred. That's why her daughter is living a very ugly life.
She decided to spread hatred. I don't think, brother, listen, I'm watching your mannerisms, your body language. I don't believe that you honestly know what you're talking about. Whatever Tasha K is doing doesn't equate to her daughter living a hard or ugly life. It doesn't. It doesn't. Hold Tasha K responsible for what Tasha K does. Leave her kids alone. It's simple. That's for anybody, including myself. If me and Wiley, for whatever reason, oh, now it's a war. No, it's not a war, bro. It's not a war. But I don't know if you got kids or not, but I'm not going to sit online and say, well, Wiley kids look like Sealy. They ugly on the inside and the outside. They're going to have a hard life. And then expect the people in my chat to applaud me and act like that's some man shit. That ain't no man shit. Now, this is the real reality of that. I don't know if you played football, you know what I'm saying, basketball, or, did any sports or whatever, but I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Do you consider what you did to be manly? Besides the likes, besides the comments or shares, whatever you feel like you got, whatever gratification and validation you feel like you got, do you feel like that was the manly thing to do? Sitting back, listening, because I know you're still listening. Do you feel like that was the manly thing to do? Do you see how that can kind of look distasteful? Do you feel like how that can kind of look disrespectful? We go too far. We go too far.
I hope, because one thing about Whoopi Goldberg, she wasn't the most beautiful woman. She had a talent. I hope the daughter is good in gymnastics. I hope that the daughter is good and as a musician or good scientist. Because looks, she won't get anywhere with the looks.
There's a lot of people that are unattractive that have great personalities. They don't need to be gymnasts. They don't need to be whatever it is you're mentioning, right? And instead of giving her encouragement, right, we say, well, this is the only narrative you can fit in. Have you guys ever seen unattractive people with someone? I have. What you don't like, somebody else may love. You ever heard of that? What's that cliche statement? Somebody else's trash is another person's treasure. I would think that would be the Christian thing to say. Come on, Wiley. I would think that would be the man thing to say. Hey, baby girl, look, me personally as a man, looking at you, calling you names, because that's what men do, right? That's what Christians do, right? I would think that you would be sitting online telling her, baby girl, even though you may not look so attractive, there is somebody out there. There are plenty of fish in the sea. But you went on the attack for likes, views, and shares. We sell our soul for bullshit. And then when black women say they feel unprotected because this is the type of shit that we do and we applaud and appreciate. And every man that sees it like, damn, that's messed up. You right, say something about it. Say something about it. I don't care if you got one person that view it. Let people know, hey, bro, that ain't what men do. Now, don't get it wrong. Everybody ain't perfect. Hell, I ain't perfect. But the fact of the matter is, if we don't police each other up and we're not real with one another, who else gonna do it? Because God forbid if Cynthia G would have said it was wrong, you see what this black man does, this dusty, this trash bag, we would have been in outrage, outroar, right? But when another black man says it to another black man, then what? What do we do? What do we do then? Do we respect it? Do we appreciate it? Do we say, okay, I ain't look at it like that, bro, but okay, I get your point. I respectfully disagree, but see, I'm not here for the jokes and the games, bro. The mission is to bring people together, to be able to have a conversation that we may consider tough. And it's only tough because everybody got ego. Everybody got this thing. What you talk about, Tasha K? Pride. Pride. I'm not listening to nobody. I'm grown. You're foolishly grown. But it ain't your fault. It ain't your fault. It's because you never had anybody around you to tell you, hey, listen, there's a better way to do this. There's a better level of understanding. Tasha K did some things that Tasha K is going to have to deal with. But we as the community, right? We as a community, we can hold her responsible, but it has nothing to do with her children. Okay? I can't stand back and rightfully let you violate her kids because you feel like you want to be closer to Cardi B. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. And until we start promoting a zero tolerance, we can't expect other races to take us serious. Can't. Look at what you guys do to each other. For entertainment purposes, for likes and views and shares, you'll sell your soul. You'll have a man that is not truly attractive. Like you are not, whoa, shit, what? And you calling her silly. And you got grown women in your chat that because they don't like Tasha K, giving you a pass to do it. Saying that it's okay or saying nothing at all. We are in some dark times. We are in some dark times.
And so I'm saying this from the heart. And then people say, well, why are you saying that? She said that about Cardi B children. Where was it?
Let me back that up real quick. Let me back that up. Tasha K said that about Cardi B's children. And this grown man, now this is a woman talking about another woman's kids. This grown man decides to say, now I can disrespect Tasha K's kids because she disrespected another woman's kids. Generational curse, social humiliation, clicks and views. I'm confused with where this alpha man, because I thought alpha men, they stand on their own. They set a precedence and a narrative, and they're leaders. They're not followers. Well, why are we following behind women? Tasha K did it, so it's okay for you to do it. You understand where I'm coming from? Come on, bro. This got to be hitting home. You got to be sitting punching the air right now. But the fact of the matter is, it got to be sinking in. It got to be sinking in. Because when you make those bold statements, alpha, okay, I'm like, okay, all right, somebody sent me the link like, yo, Tough, what do you think about this? And I'm listening. First, I wasn't even looking at the screen. I'm just listening. And then you start talking. I was like, well, who is he talking? Well, I was like, what did Tasha K's daughter do? And I listened to the entire thing, and you never not one time said what Tasha K's daughter did to anybody. Oh, she's not a little kid, so that makes it okay. No, it don't make it okay. It don't make it okay. She didn't do anything to nobody.
Daughter is good in gymnastics. I hope that the daughter is good and as a musician or good scientist, because looks, she won't get anywhere with the looks. And so I'm saying this from the heart. And then people say, well, why are you saying that? She said that about Cardi B children. Where was the sympathy? She dragged Cardi children, and Cardi children was infants. Her daughter is practically a grown woman. If she was in Africa, she would have about 50 husbands.
Let me ask y'all a question. What's practically a grown woman? Either you grown or you not. You see how this YouTube logic be fitting in? Either you're grown or you're not. So you taking a look at Tasha K's daughter and made your personal assessment of how you feel, right? You done looked at her. You done bruh. Ooh, this is getting deeper. You was looking at her and you said, oh, well, yeah, she practically grown. Based on your standards, why? Based on your standards, why? I hear people say, oh, this is giving me cringe. This is giving me stalker vibes. Why are you looking at Tasha K's daughter saying anything about her? Listen to what he says.
And then people say, well, why are you saying that? She said that about Cardi B children. Where was the sympathy? She dragged Cardi children, and Cardi children was infants. Her daughter is practically a grown woman. If she was in Africa, she would have about 50 husbands. I mean, no, she would have one husband. She'd be one of the wives. So her husband is an African from Mali. The women will be bearing children at that age in Africa. So we know this. Some parts of the country, she considered to be consenting as an adult to do adult things. Okay? So, but Cardi B children, they were babies, right? And she dragged those children from the east to the west, from the north to the south. And she could have just apologized and moved on. She did not do it.
I can agree with this last part that he just said. She could have apologized and moved on, which I've said in my videos numerous times, or whatever case may be. This did not have to go this route, right? This did not have to go this route, and it did. And it's unfortunate, and it's definitely a blow. And it's not a race thing, but it's definitely a blow to a person's brand when you take something to a point where you don't realize you're gonna crash out. You don't realize at the end of the day this is not worth it. Because no matter how much we love Tasha K and appreciate her being a reporter for some things that's legit, you know what I'm saying? Her work ethic is cool. But when you say I'm gonna jeopardize everything that I'm doing because I'm trying to save face. Now that is an angle you could have came from, Wiley, and I feel like a lot of people would have resonated with more than you attacking her daughter. You didn't even mention how the $4 million lawsuit or defamation would affect possibly maybe her kids going to college or, you know, X, Y, and Z. It was just insults of how a strong face and ugly she was, and how the husband is a beta male and is sausage and all this other. Like, to me, that's malice. To me, that's jealousy or hatred or whatever it is. It's a bunch of words you can put in there, brother. But you know what? I don't put alpha male in there. I don't put Christian in there. Those words, for some, I'm trying to jam that shit in there, and it's not fitting. I'm going to say this with all honesty and all due respect. You owe Tasha K's daughter an apology. I'm not demanding. I'm not telling you what to do. I don't feel like I'm better than you. I just feel like we could do better as people. We could do better as men, especially black men. I don't agree with Tasha K's action, but the court decided. And it's not what I wanted. YouTube destroy her, right? YouTube justice and judicial justice is different. There were lawyers involved, judges, jury, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They decided that she was wrong. So we can speak on that. Cool. But her child has nothing to do with that. So why bring her child into it? I'm going to give y'all about 5 or 10 more minutes. I appreciate that.
She didn't do it.
You are exactly right. It's humiliation. No other way, shape, form, or fashion. It's not entertainment. It's not funny. It's not, oh, I'm dragging her for Cardi B. No. It's you as a man. You sitting on your platform, staring into the abyss, telling everybody how ugly her daughter is. Her husband's sausage. If she was in Africa, this would be happening to her. Come on, man. That's not no man shit, bro. I can't, man. I can't. I'm about to hurt in this shit.
And Cardi B have a right to tell her story, and she telling it to the world that this woman lied on me. I wanted to off myself. And she's sharing it. This woman on the screen here, that she blatantly lied on Cardi, and it's hurting her career.
I advise you guys, and what I'll do is I'll put the link in the comment section so you can go check out the video for yourself. I know I'm kind of breaking things down and walking the dog on it, but go check out the video for yourself. And I don't want to give you a perspective. I'm just giving you my perspective. But if you feel like, oh, this was funny and it's all entertainment and ha ha ha, and you felt like what he said about her daughter and her husband was necessary and right, then cool. But if you don't, leave a comment saying that. Let them know that, hey, bro, like, listen, this right here is unnecessary. This is too much. It's too much. It's too much. And I'm glad that he got a chance to come in and see for himself what I was saying or whatever. And I'm hoping before he runs and do a reaction video, he sits back and listens. Get your popcorn, get your wine, whatever it is, how you unwind, brother. And sit back. Don't touch nothing. Just sit back and listen. Listen. This is not coming from a place of hate or trying to embarrass you, because I could have did this a whole different way. This is not about dragging you or trying to do nothing. And if you check out my videos, you will see that. There's a level of consistency on this page, on this channel. And it's for situations just like this. We cannot allow Black women to say they feel unprotected, right? And then try to force back, you protected, you should, da, 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 da. And then when we see stuff like this, Wiley, we don't do nothing. If there is a video you want to react to, feel free to tag me in and make sure, you tag me correctly. So that way I can see it. If you feel that there's something on my channel that you don't agree with that I've done in the last 90 days or whatever case, feel free to tell me. Maybe I looked at something wrong. But I like to say all of my videos have a certain level of balance to it. I'm not all the way left and I'm not all the way, I'm all the way in the middle about one thing. There's a zero tolerance when it comes to children. I don't give a damn about a shock jock. I don't care. Right? It ain't funny. It's not a, oh yeah, because I think you might, oh, I like Wiley headphones, so now I'm gonna let him disrespect. No. Oh, I got 20,000 subscribers, so now I'm gonna let, no, hell no.
And I just want to come on here very quickly because I saw this video that was illegally obtained by Milagro Grams. She illegally obtained it. Illegally.
Salute to the chat. I see y'all. Salute.
Nerve to put our vocals on it. And I said, hey, I'm going to talk about this. And I stand with Cardi.
Ross says no, because if you allow Wiley to disrespect her daughter, they're going to think it's okay to disrespect yours too. Right.
I stand with Cardi B because Cardi B was 1,000% in the right. She didn't do anything wrong. She said that Tasha K paid people to lie on her. She did. And now Tasha K is suffering.
Wiley, you're getting a standing ovation, brother. You're getting a standing ovation. I totally agree with that statement right there. Now she's getting the backlash. Now she has to pay the money. Get it. I got it. I totally agree with it. You see how I can be fair and balanced? You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got to use no Bible verses. I ain't got to call you a bunch of names. I ain't got to attack your kids. Do you understand that there's levels to this shit? There's levels to this shit. Come here, Wiley. Come here. Your content is your character. Your content is your character.
At this very moment. Now Tasha K is going through it. Now, her gut, she's becoming an obese woman. She's eating more. The sugar is down to her gut. She can't afford to get a mommy makeover. She ain't got the money. So when Cardi B posted this on her video, posted this and shared this experience, she had every right to share it. Tasha K tried to destroy her. And Cardi B have every right to say, I'm still standing. Now, I know some people in the chat is very upset at me giving my opinion or whatever. But let's not forget Tasha K started this all. Tasha K started the lies and the deceit, the destruction to this beautiful Black woman, Cardi B.
What did Tasha K's daughter start with you? What was all started by Tasha K's daughter and Tasha K's husband with you? Before you respond, if you respond, right? What did Tasha K's husband and daughter do to the Wiley show? The sins of our fathers. It sounds like you're holding the husband and the child responsible for what the mother's action did.
Beautiful black woman. She's more black than Viola Davis, honestly.
Refuse to Lose says it seems personal. I didn't call it that, but let me give it a couple more minutes. You might be right.
And I love the fact that she kept it real and she gave her opinion.
I'm giving my opinion. If Cardi B can give her opinion, I can give my opinion. Again, this is a man with daughters, right? Army veteran, 20 years, Iraq, Afghanistan, right? So I'm giving you my opinion, especially when you say I'm an alpha man, right? I'm a Christian, you got my attention. Now you got my attention. So I'm just giving you my perspective. So hopefully, just like you can respect Cardi B's perspective, you can respect mine, especially how I'm presenting this to you. Because to be honest with you, I could have went another route with this, brother.
And I want to say thank you, Cardi, for standing up for what is right.
Thank you, Wally. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you telling me stand up for what is right. So that means you're not about to do no BS reaction video talking about ToughLove said. ToughLove says grown men should not be attacking children. That's what ToughLove said. Don't send your subscribers over here because they might mess around and find a channel that got balance. They might find a real alpha male. I'm just saying, don't send them over here, Wally. Do not send your people over here. Please don't. We don't bash black women over here. We don't bash black men. We don't bash kids. Please don't send your people over here. Because in order to come over here, you got to be an adult. I say adult up. Sit up in your seat and let's have this conversation. Now, if you want me to come on your show, I will come on your show and defend my stance. I will give my perspective again. And you can give your perspective. Here's the issue that I know. I'm going to ask some simplistic questions and I'm going to give some realistic answers. Okay? So if you want to talk man to man or alpha male to average at best, then let's do it. Set it up. I'll pull up. Set it up. But I'm telling you right now, brother, you're not going to be able to explain away why you're attacking her daughter, why you're attacking her husband. You're not going to be able to explain it away. All in the name of Cardi B, a woman you have no ties to, a celebrity you have no ties to. I probably, being from New York, from the Bronx, probably have more ties to Cardi and the people that she knows than you. I said Tasha K was wrong for what she did. And she went to court and the result is the result. But I never brung her kids into it. You know what? I'm going to wrap this up. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys for being here. Salute to the chat. As you guys come in, just sit back, regardless if you're a Tasha K fan, a Cardi B fan, a Wiley fan, whoever. Just come in, sit down, and listen to the whole show. You know what I'm saying? To put your defense mechanisms down and listen to the whole show. This is just about us doing better as men and women, us doing better as a community, saying that there is a zero tolerance for attacking our children. Period. Bottom line, we got to do better. We got to hold each other accountable and responsible, because when we allow these things, other people can come and look and say they don't even protect their own. They don't even protect their own kids or their own women or their own men. Maybe this is jealousy. Maybe you are jealous of Tasha K, but men shouldn't be jealous of women. You have a platform, you have a voice. If you say that you feel that Tasha K is malicious and what she said was vile, why are we doing the same thing as men? Why are we following women instead of women following us? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm ToughLove. Until next time, adult up. Peace. I appreciate y'all.